The Thursday of week 1, based on Luke chapter 5, focused on verses 1 through 11. One day, as the crowds were pressing close to him to hear the word of God, Jesus was standing by the lake of Gennesaret. He saw 2 boats moored by the land. The fishermen had gone ashore and were washing their nets. He got into one of the boats. It was Simon's, and asked him to put out a little way from the land. Then he sat down in the boat and began to teach the crowd. When he had finished speaking, he said to Simon, "Put out into the deeper part, and let down your nets for a catch." "Master," replied Simon, "we were working hard all night and caught nothing at all. But if you say so, I'll let down the nets." When they did so, they caught such a huge number of fish that their nets began to break. They signaled to their partners in the other boat to come and help them. So they came and filled both the boats, and they began to sink. When Simon Peter saw it, he fell down at Jesus' knees. "Go away," he said. "Leave me, Lord. I'm a sinner." He and all his companions were gripped with amazement at the catch of fish they had taken. This included James and John, the sons of Zebedee, who were partners with Simon. "Don't be afraid," said Jesus to Simon. "From now on, you'll be catching people." They brought the boats in to land. Then they abandoned everything and followed him. So there you are, going about your ordinary everyday business, and one day someone comes up to you. You've seen him before, around the place, but frankly, times are tough, you're busy. Prophets and God-botherers have been coming and going all your life, and so far nothing much has changed. So when he tells you he's going to borrow your boat, well, it's a bit of a nuisance. But you shrug your shoulders and help him to get out into the bay where the crowds can hear. That part of the shoreline is dotted with little bays that form natural amphitheaters. You're minding the boat as it rests at anchor, but you can't help listening to what he's saying. He's talking about God becoming king, about everything being different, about a new day dawning in which the poor are going to be helped up out of the mud. Well, if he could change a few things around here, he'd be most welcome to try. But frankly, we're not holding out that much hope. Ah, now he's finishing. Back to the shore, I guess. He'll be on to another village. Actually, I'm ready for bed. It's been a long night out on the lake and nothing to show for it. But what's this? He says he wants us to go fishing again? What's that about? Doesn't he know that nighttime is when the fish gather? Is he crazy or what? But something about the way he says it makes you do it anyway. And the next thing you know, it isn't just the fish that are caught, it's you. He seems to know something that goes deeper than everything else. He seems to have a purpose, a plan. He wants helpers. Why me? Goodness knows, but actually, I know it sounds a bit stupid. There's something about him I've never seen before. Maybe this is for real. Maybe he is for real. Maybe he thinks I'm for real. That's a scary thought. In fact, it just strikes me. If he's really a prophet, and if he wants me to work with him, my life might have to change, just a bit. Don't think I want that. But what's that? He's laughing. Get up, Peter. You're going to be catching people from now on. What? You mean me? You can't be serious, Lord. But he is. Very serious. But also very light touch. Come on, Peter. This is the first day of the rest of your life. A prayer for today. Lord, help me to hear your call and be ready to respond. I'm not perfect, but I'm ready to have you take charge.